It was such a beautiful day today that after I finished feeding the chickens, I decided to jump in the car and head to the coast. So I'm here in Belfast, Maine at Young's Lobster Pound, and the fish are just coming in, so I'm hoping to pick up some lobsters that we can have for dinner tonight, and also get some oysters because they're my husband's favorite.
Hey, darling, let me help you across there.
Thank you. I think one of the best things about living in Maine is all the seafood, and especially lobster, and I always love coming to Belfast. It's such a cute little town, and of course to Young's Lobster Pound. So how long have you been here? How long has it been in your family?
We'll be in business 92 years, I do believe, this year. My grandfather started it. I'm the third generation. I get a fourth generation wants to take over when they boot me out of here. So I learned in the fishing business, either working with my grandfather, gill netting and purse seining, lobster bait, stuff like that, and then worked on my boat and my father's boat when I was so high, filling bait bags on there. Did all that, and then I got my own boat and started out with one trap with a skiff, and then it was 10 traps and an outboard motor, and fished all right up through till when I got out of high school. And the fishing was not as great, so I was working for my father when I wasn't fishing, so I turned everything over and got rid of the boat and stuff and went work full time for him. I learned all that business trait all the way up through, and didn't have to go to college for any of it, so I got all the, we call it the school of hard knocks.
That's
here.
right.
Learned all the way up through. So we have our clam harvesters come in every day, so we do steamed clams. The last few years, the oysters in the state of Maine have taken off, and we do oysters on the half shell, do crab meat rolls, we pick our own crab meat, fresh fish like haddock dinners, or we have swordfish, halibut,
anything you can pull out of the water, basically.
Pretty much.
And I love you have all that outdoor dining so people can just sit and enjoy the sun and the breeze, but the view, and it's just such a nice environment. Let's go inside and see how this whole thing works.
Yeah, we'll show you how we do it and take you around.
Sounds good.
We have them all different sizes.
Okay.
You see the frost line on this tank?
Uh-huh.
I have cooling systems outside that turn my water down to 35 degrees.
They like it cold.
But it's really cold, so.
So what do we got in here?
So these here are 1.25 pounds in here.
Okay.
And then these are 1.5 pounds in here.
Yep, that's about the size I like. I'll do a 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds.
The crabs, this is called a picket-toe crab.
Okay, I've heard of those.
These are called a rock crab.
And you won't band them. You just be careful.
Nope. So these ones here are quite a lot of meat. It takes about 6 of these to make a pound of crab meat.
Okay.
It takes like 15 of those to make a pound of crab meat. Throw the females back.
Okay.
And just keep the males. Right here is our selling tank. So we have all different sizes in here, so the customer can come in and pick out whatever they want. But there is a variety. These are hard shell here, and I have some soft shells over here that just have molted this shell. There's one there. It's kind of almost blue.
That's pretty.
Kind of pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's like porcelain almost, or like glazed stoneware.
Yeah, like I say, we get about 10 blue ones a year and maybe 6 calico ones. We get a white one once in a while.
Why do they have the claws? Is that for protection?
Yes, they use the claws for protection, yes. And they also use these to catch their food or whatnot. This one here is a crusher claw, and the teeth on it are made to crush a shell.
Okay.
On this one here, it's a real fine claw, and we call it a terror claw or a ripper claw. So that one there will rip fish apart, and the teeth are right there.
Oh, yikes. Those almost look like human teeth.
Yeah, like big molars.
Yeah. Wow.
We get our soft shells like these, they're just starting to come out now. The soft shell is very slippery on the outside, and the hard shell has got a little more of a gritty texture to it where it's a little more porous. Where this little whopper, that should be a dinner right there, huh?
That wouldn't even fit in our pot.